Don't touch that dial. Coming up next is Indy News number 116. It's going to be an all-image update, and we're going to talk about, Walking Dead. The cutting room floor is going to be coming sometime this summer. We're going to cover that. We're also going to talk about Revival over at Image, which is going to involve Walking Dead as well, but not that Walking Dead.
No tambourines.
No tambourines. And we're also going to talk about Bedlam, which is going to explore a serial killer working with the cops. All that and more coming right up.
Who better than Bo and Comic Book Man to talk indie comics?
We always hoped that one day we would be purple. Indie Comic Book News, episode 116. Diamonds are bleeding.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bocephus.
Yes?
What time is it?
It's Image News time, which means indie time.
Indie News, and it's an all-image update. And it's all coming to you from, wait for it, this place right here, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie, maybe not for long, in beautiful downtown Mount Green.
tar sands.
Alternate Reality, yes, we're sinking very slowly into the tar sands.
Fracking outside the store.
Alternate Reality, we're all new comics, especially all image comics. You're always 15% off every day for
Because
everyone.
they really do sell.
Yes, they really do. This image update is going to start off with, you pick it. You pick it. There's so many stories to choose from. You pick it.
Nick Spencer, Morning Glory's Nick Spencer, and
Okay.
Riley Rosmo, who did
Yes.
Green Wake, they're doing a new ongoing series for Image called Bedlam.
Bedlam.
The series will tell the story of a reformed mass murderer who's now working as a consultant to the police department, but the police don't know that before he went to the hospital.
But he's
and
still
got
killing
himself
people?
off- No, he's not killing anybody. But he investigates the concept of serial killers, but they don't know that he's actually one of the biggest crazy son of a guns that the city ever knew. And he's fine now.
Oh, no.
But he's also interested in figuring out why people are trying to kill people and why mass murderers exist. And so he's dragged back into the life he was trying to get away from. That's why he got the shock therapy and got cured.
Tempted, possibly.
No, he won't kill. He'll be stopping killing.
Stopping killing. Who could stop a killer better than
Then a
another
killer. Takes a thief to catch a thief.
Takes a thief to catch a thief, yes. If you believe that, I've got a Brooklyn Bridge for you to buy.
Al Mundy was right, man.
We're not asking you to spy.
Al Bundy
We're just
or-
asking you to
Did you
steal.
Alexander Mundy.
Alexander
My favorite
Mundy.
guy.
Mundy.
Not Al Bundy.
Not Al Bundy.
Al Bundy
Alexander
could.
Mundy.
He's just so shit.
And Malachi Thorne.
Malachi.
Malachi Thorne.
I love Malachi.
Yes.
Robert Wagner was the coolest dude in the world.
Yes, he was. I could care less about it, but he was. Anyway, I digress. Revival. There's a revival going on at Image. Yes, there is a revival. Not a religious revival, but a revival.
In July, you'll see a
Yes.
new ongoing Image series. Image is adding a whole bunch of new titles.
Well, I've
because-
noticed that.
And you know what's really interesting?
I order
about
this stuff. I've noticed that.
Image
Yeah.
is adding a whole bunch of new titles, and the artists and people working on those books are all people who used to be DC exclusives. So DC's having a hard time finding artists and writers because they're all going over to Image.
Wonder why.
But Tim Seeley and Mike Norton are going to do
New
a book.
52 them out of existence.
Yeah, the new 52 of them out of existence. A revival from Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. The series will be set in a small Wisconsin town called Wausau, where strange things begin to happen and the dead begin to walk again. And it's a revival. If you pick up all the Image books that are on sale right now, the back cover has a illustration from the cover of that one. And it's a young girl carrying a big axe. So apparently she knows Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
I think that's a real Wisconsin town.
Probably is.
Probably is.
I think Seeley and Norton
I think
live
there's
in
some-
Wisconsin.
I think there's several Warsaws across the United States.
Warsaw.
Yeah, I think there's
Yeah.
probably several.
You're probably right.
It's a small town in which strange things happen.
It's Navajo for a zombie.
Are there any small towns in which nothing weird ever happens?
Well, Warsaw, I think, is a Polish name.
Wausau.
Yeah.
It's the capital of Poland, I think.
It's an insurance company, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an insurance company, too. Speaking of The Walking Dead, which we just were, Walking Dead Cutting Room Floor is going to be coming out sometime this summer.
Well, it's supposed to be coming out in June. Then the people at Image went, "There's no way in hell we're gonna get this thing out." What we found out is that when Robert Kirkman works on his scripts from
Yes.
issue 1 all the way up to issue 100, which is shipping pretty soon.
Yes, very soon.
Because the book's actually gotten itself on a schedule. Amazing what a TV show will do for your schedule. You start shipping when you're supposed to ship.
Yes.
But the
There haven't been big shipping problems with Walking Dead.
And in fact-
there have been many books and images that shipping problems with over the years. Walking Dead really hasn't been all that habitual.
Well, Charlie
I mean, I'm
Allen's
sure
pretty quick.
I'm sure it's lost. It's gone off the tracks a couple of times, but to no great
Yeah, I think
degree.
it's been a couple weeks off. Well, Charlie Allen's a pretty fast artist, and Kirkman tends to give him his work early enough, and so he tends to work on it. But that collection, which will be a big hardcover, will have Kirkman's handwritten plot outlines, which he creates for every single issue, and you'll be able to read that if you pick up this big, oversized hardcover, which should be out in time for San Diego instead of June. you'll be able to see stuff that he's thought about using and never did. Although, and Kirkman says he never throws anything away. So some of the stuff in there, he'll probably get to at some other point in the series. Because in 100,
maybe it'll
bad
show.
stuff
Maybe it'll show up in
happens.
the TV series.
It might show up in the TV series as well, because the production of that show started for a while.
You know, 100 bad stuff. Like bad stuff hasn't been happening since.
Well, one of the things about 100 is one of the covers is a cover with Rick standing on the cover, and it's a wraparound cover, and everyone behind Rick is everyone who's died in the 100 issues of the series.
Right. Okay. And on that happy, cheery note, we're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more Image news.
You know what I want?
But,
I want an axe hand like Michael Rooker has in the new season of Walking Dead.
but go to the store's website and check out all of the indie news this man sends me that I post up.
Sandwiches.
Choppy.
Take it, Choppy.
Buy sandwiches. Go to the internet. Talk to Sarah. She'll tell you where the website is. Yeah, you use your hand.
You'll feel way better about yourself. www.myalternatereality.com.
So go to the store's website. Check out all of this man's news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
I love sandwiches.
And this
This is Bo.
This is I Love Sandwiches.
Question, you know,
Saying, I'm done. Bye. Here at Alternate Reality, we have always believed that kids are the future of this industry, and that's why I have the largest kids selection of any other store anywhere. Come on down to Alternate Reality, and you'll find comics and trade paperbacks on Pixar characters like Toy Story and Cars, Muppets, Disney, Simpsons, DC and Marvel characters, of course, like Tiny Titans, Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man, and Marvel superheroes. I also have a large selection of girls' comics and girls-related trade paperbacks, as well as illustrated classics and a whole lot more. Readers are leaders, so come on down to Alternate Reality with your little one and pick up some comics that both of you can enjoy.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.